Hi guys, it's me, Tovu the Survivor, and today I would like to talk to you guys about a game called Freakout Calamity TV Show, which is a game that would like to be good, but it's not. So the developers decided to send a bunch of free codes out to their shitty game to people who might give it good reviews in hopes that anybody would cast a passing glance at it on the saturated Steam marketplace. Whoa, guys, holy shit, are they using EDM? Because the low frequency of this song is kind of rattling my headphones. The chitter-chatter sound they chose for the dialogue portions of this game is just really obnoxious. Why did they choose this stupid sound? Freakout Calamity TV Show is a game that sugarcoats itself in so much self-irony that it tries to make you forget that at its core, it is a basic bitch twin-stick shooter. And if we were purely giving out letter grades for effort, then this game would definitely get an A for effort in trying to cover up the fact that they just want to be goofy about this shit and make everybody think that everything is okay and fine. But really, it's not. And just because a game is self-aware just how hammy and cheesy it is, does not excuse it from being a gigantic piece of shit. That's right, I said it. Come fight my grandpa, come beat up my family, come challenge my dog to a race. You cannot build an entire game story purely off of self-irony. So what I'll do is go ahead and set the first and foremost facts straight. This game is really hard to see your cursor in. You're trying to run, you're trying to shoot. Where the fuck is your cursor? It is a twin-stick shooter, but your cursor just kind of blends in with the background unceremoniously. And it's kind of a pain in the ass when you're trying to run away from hordes of fuckers, whatever they're called, and you can't see your cursor and you can't see where you're shooting for the most part. This leads to a lot of situations where you'll be running and not be able to see what you're doing, and then you just get mobbed because you end up aiming in the wrong complete direction, and it's just a really fucking big pain in the ass. And a lot of modern games remedy this by trying to make your cursor inverted to the background you're looking at. If you're looking at black, your cursor is white. You're looking at white, your cursor becomes black, so forth. You get the idea. It's just a change of life quality that should have been implemented from the beginning in a type of game like this. See, the problem about Freakout Calamity TV Show is that really it just wants to be like Smash TV, but it has clunky mechanics, and it just can't fucking keep up with how good Smash TV actually was, even though Smash TV was an absolutely shitty game that you could not 100% beat in the original coin-op arcade version. And yes, I'm gonna go back to this one more time about the talking and the writing and the irony and the whole plot of the game. The whole plot of the game is a pretty throwaway type plot. You're a guy in a TV show and you escape, and then basically you're just trying to escape and keep escaping, and they kind of drag this story out that you're gonna go join some part of the resistance, and the resistance is kind of crushed while you're trying to get there, and they keep stringing you out and trying to add in more unintentional shit just to make the story a whole bunch of filler. And it's about that point in the time of this game when you're fighting ghosts in a Pacman maze, because, you know, this is directly a Pacman parody at this point. Haha, we get it. It's a retro game joke. I gotcha. And at this point, you're just like, why am I here and why am I still playing it? And you kind of want to keep playing to see what happens with the story and how much further this goes. Except you're really not going to be that interested in sticking around, so why bother, you know? Oh, I was just playing Recorder because it's a lot more fun than playing Freakout Calamity TV Show. Excuse me. Freakout has a variety of enemies, and some are just the basic ones that come charging at you, like they're just gonna smack you like these guys here on screen. Then we have fat ones that return fire to you and explode. We have suicide bomber type ones. Later on in the game, you get this guy who's kind of like a Spartan warrior with a helmet and a spear and a shield, and in order to kill them, you have to get them to pull their shield away. And by far, the guys with the shields are the most fucking obnoxious ones to fight, because you can't just deal with them right away. You have to let them close in on you or get them from the side. And the way that this game's AI works is it's really hard to kill anything from the side because they're always charging immediately at you. So by the time you can even try to get a nice little side shot off them and sideswipe them, it's too late and you've already fucked up your chance. But I will admit that this level had probably the most interesting gimmick, which is you have a conveyor belt and you have to choose whether you want to make the monsters go left or right to push them off into the disposal, or if you push them the wrong way, they'll come out and fight you. But this pacing just gets fucked up because every time you beat one wave of monsters, there's another wave that's interrupted by some dialogue by the story, and they just keep pausing you every time. But the story is, hey, I was gonna tell you something, but, oh wait, another wave of monsters, gotcha. And then they pause it, and then they keep going, and it's this really stupid, inflated way of trying to push you along into the level by showing dialogue, but not having any actual dialogue. With me unearthing substantial, surmounting evidence about this game having all of its flaws intact, I cannot, in good faith as an ethical games journalist, give this game a proper number score because I can only give proper number scores to actual video game content. So, in closing, Freakout Calamity TV Show is absolute dog shit. It's nothing. It's nothing! It's nothing! You're nothing! You're nothing! You're nothing, Dad! You're nothing! Dad! Hey guys, what's up? Did you enjoy this stupid, awful video that I've just created? Well, guess what? If you have ever wanted the opportunity in your life to financially support a gigantic man-baby child, now you have that chance. People who go to Patreon and support your boy Tofu will have their name at the end of each one of these Not-So-Sugoi episodes and quite possibly other videos I put out here soon. All you gotta do is back with $1. That's it. You've got $1, right? That's like the price of a beefy Fritos burrito at Taco Bell. This is not a paid advertisement. This is just the first episode of what are many to come, guys, and I hope to see you back here soon on Sugoi Variety Hour. Tofu out.